Okay. Hello again. We're getting back into Pathologic. And people hide their eyes when they see me. Now, where is the kid? There you are.
The worst is yet to come.
Look at you, feeling better. But the town's not too welcoming, is it? Don't you worry, the steppe is wide. It can hide anyone. What brings you here? Who are you, kid? Why do you ask? Tell me straight, were you the one who poisoned the dogs? Oh, lies! I'm a good, kind soul. So it's true. Honestly, I'm surprised. The Soul and the Halves are the real punks, and Notkin is the worst. And punks deserve to suffer, right? But you can't hurt them. They just wipe the blood away and keep going. So we need to hit them where it does hurt. Right in the heart. Make them see how it feels. You're disgusting. Scram. Wonderful. So, off you go. By the way, if you need anyone to confirm that you only arrived this morning and couldn't have murdered anyone last night, just say the word. I'll run to Saburov and testify. Yes, that would be useful actually. Wait for me by the town hall. So, we let the kid go. Oh my god, this looks like a swivery from the previous game. Very cool. Today is meat day, Tanger. We feast on meat. What are you celebrating, Katanger? Katange brought meat this morning. Said a warehouse door was left unlocked, so he took some. Boss Vlad grows fatter by the day. He works, he takes the profit. So we've decided to take the meat, at least. Is it at least fresh? It's cured, Colborne. Who would keep fresh meat in a warehouse? And if you need to drink, the water is next to the factory wall, see? Barrel water is best, brought from the steppe. But in a pinch, you can drink this, too. Alright, show me the meat. Let's see. That's an overtrade. One can drink from barrels and water pumps instead of the polluted Gorkin. Oh, my brothers in spirits! Behold a man, head higher than the sky! Behold a creature of well-earned pride! Did I trouble you, good sir, with trivial talk? Great, a poet. Go ahead, I'm listening. Oh, how ferocious Mother Nature is! For 'tis her wrath that must be borne. Oh, friend, if only I could quench my thirst, I'd give heaven and earth for a sip of cold water. You're literally next to a pub. The pub is closed, good sir, but even if it wasn't, what makes it open, really? One must ask oneself. And anyway, Stammeton the Kermajolnly has introduced new rules, with another sort of liquid flowing. A fiery one, a good one, but not one I need at the moment. So, do you have water? I don't, but the river is right there. You'll make it. I believe in you. Only brute beasts drink from the river. Us proud men deserve spring water. It is brought here in barrels, but they're too often empty. I would get it there, but I have no bottles. I drink from a fountain, but I might faint first. The air is far too heady. Yeah, right. I didn't come halfway across the country to get you a drink from a barrel. But I will, actually. Exactly 4. Excellent news. You are being hunted. You'll need a weapon. Yeah, I could use one. It just so happens that no one carries firearms around these parts. It's a peaceful town. Peaceful my ass. And it just so happens that I have a revolver, but I can't give it away for free. For a reasonable price, though. Where did you get it? Our storekeeper has his way of finding curios. He orders them from the big world to be delivered by train on Big Vlad's behalf. That's all right. The master can take it. Ah, bad grief. Why am I not surprised? Forget it. So are you interested in the deal? How much for the revolver? 3,000. Are you nuts? I don't have this sort of money. I can wait for 2 days. If you don't take it by then, I'll do business with someone else. My circumstances are humble. As for the money, you'll have no trouble getting it. Isidore must have left you inheritance. It's hard to talk about it now, I understand, but business is business. Inheritance, I suspect I'll have a hard time obtaining it. Secondly, Isidore must have taught you how to hear and pick medicinal herbs. They're in bloom now, and merchants in the Broken Heart would give you a decent price for them. Yeah, I know a thing or two about herbs. We believe you didn't... We believe you didn't kill our patriarch. We'll transport you along the Gullet and the Guzzle, the tributaries of the Gorgon, our kind river. But it will cost you fingernails. There's no other way. Why do you believe me? Because we are ferrymen. We know from which way you came and when. The murders happened at night. You arrived in the morning. We sensed that a new person appeared in the town. We keep track of that. How many of us live here, by the way? I can't tell. The unheard of now happens. People kill other people. So the weight shifts and shifts and shifts. 1 more has just died. No, 2 more. How do you do this? The Gorgon is a kind river, but its water isn't for humans. You can't drink from the Gorgon. You ought not walk into it either. We traverse its edge. It's frightening. We need fingernails so that we can always return. I see.
Put my trust in Paw, Claw, and Whisker, not you, Drifter.
Jester thinks you're a decent sort, and he's not the only one. So behold, we solemnly grant you this leash. It means you're always welcome here, and that you may even get your own half one day. Not everyone does. Don't go singing my praises just yet. I let your prisoner go. Your poisoner go. You let him go? I let him go. This changes nothing. Keep the leash. But for now, go. I need to think. You do that. It'll do you good. Could Father have been killed by the very thing that made him summon me so urgently? It's possible. The dog killer is the doghead who saw me at dawn. He will testify to my alibi. We'll meet by the town hall. I wonder what Notkin will think of this. What a twist. I robbed the soul and a halves of their revenge, but somehow they're thankful for this. There are ferrymen in the town. They're waiting for me. There's a hunt going on, looking for a person with my features. Oh, okay. Right here. It's over this house. You can't see me, they can't see me. They don't see me, I bet. Whoa.
What's this? Look, that's him.
A Shabnak Adig always steals the form of a woman, but that's mere illusion, broken the moment it starts to run. That's when you notice the legs, made of bone or clay. It leaves no trace behind. When it runs, the illusion dissolves, like a smell carried away on the wind. You're chasing step demons, huh? A little seasonal lapse of sanity. You must be an outsider. If you'd lived here as long as I have, you'd sing a different tune. Here, the earth is alive. It bears more than just crops. Sometimes it spits out a horror so unfathomable that you spend the whole night sleeping in fits and starts. Clay and bones cultivate a beast. People don't kill other people around here. Only a Shabnak would do that. I'm local. Hey, Caralda. I didn't do anything. Why did they run away? I don't know. They behaved so strange. What are you doing here, Basakan? I brought my bones here. Are you kissing the skull? I'm not kissing it. It was in my hands. The people ran in. I was embarrassed and hid my face. But you haven't done anything wrong. Why were you ashamed? I won't explain to you. I did nothing wrong. I just brought my bones here. What's wrong with that? These bones are mine. I didn't steal them. I tell the truth. You should be more careful with your bones, Basagan. You're acting strange, and people rarely appreciate that. What's so strange about that? They're the strange ones. Come to think of it, it isn't. So go ahead and do whatever you want, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone. It will not. But I still think you should leave. They might return. Okay. By here. Hello? Bachelor.
Checkmate.
Checkmate my ass. Well, one thing is clear. You are a very, very lucky man. Which means you need to take care of yourself. You are so careless, Vorak. It's Artemi Vorak, right? Burak. Artemi Burak. Apologies. Oh, and may I ask, is it true that your actions have already resulted in 4 deaths? 3. That's what I thought. And who the hell are you, buddy? Daniil Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine, at your service. But before we speak any further, I'd like to clarify a rather crucial thing. Just how highly do you hold your sense of duty? Why do you ask? Well, from this point on, you owe me. I just saved you from a rather grisly fate. I don't remember seeing a rescue team. Your Reuben has utterly murderous intents. Isidore meant quite a lot to him. Your father was his mentor. Reuben even considers himself old Burak's true son, unlike you. Anyway, he thinks you're to blame for your father's death. What a load of... I managed to convince him that you didn't actually kill Isidore. Well, not empirically. But I'm under the impression that, in Reuben's mind, you still caused your father's death. You did, after all, take your sweet time getting here, while Isidore was counting on your help. Is that true? Trying to guilt-trip me, huh? That's clever. What a learned man you are. Look, you have my condolences, Vorak, but since we've established that you owe me, let me explain how you'll repay your debt. Things are about to get a little tense, and I need only one thing. Just do exactly as I tell you. You're a doctor, right? We haven't established that I owe you anything, buddy. Ki abet ores odiat, as the saying goes. Amatat konzon, as goes the local one. Allow me to sum up. Reuben told me he's the only decent doctor in town, but you're a competent surgeon. I need you alive, healthy, and quiet, close at hand. Spare me any wild improvisations. I'll be the one handling the situation. Medicum morbo adibere. How about you just shut up? I'll deal with Reuben myself. No middleman required. Where is he? Gone to carry out my orders. From now on, your Reuben does what I tell him to. He entered my service of his own accord. I suggest you do the same. It will help everyone. Stubbornness is my guiding star, secondly only to my sense of duty. I suggest you put your high intelligence to good use and get out of my way, bachelor. An out-of-town dandy kindly informed me that Stagg considers me of patricide. Madness. I guess it's for the best I missed him. Fast. I find myself exhausted, soon to fall. Dead tired, they say. I wonder what it means. It means you need some sleep. But woe is me, for I have no place to sleep. Doors locked before the slow tragedian, now unwelcome here in his hometown. Same here. Go home, Burak. Repose will do you good. But should you find another Scot, be quick to steal sleep. Sweet dreams, misfortune seeker. Thanks, and you too. If I don't find a place to hit the cot, I'll become dead tired. Perhaps literally. Literally. Let's go to Lara. Hello. Stand still, Yargachin. Can you hear it? Some sort of grumbling or groaning. I do. Come closer, stand in front of me, and wait. Wait for what? The earth is breathing. Listen to it. Stand still and listen. The earth, our mother Bodo, is in pain. So Bolon, Yadaral, reveal her vein, and she will reward you, embrace you. Return your mother's embrace. My mother died giving birth to me. I don't remember her, but I need no other. Yamar Berke, Yagachin. He who knows how to dissect people can dissect earth. Sayantada Emshen. Now partake of my blood. Let my blood feed the earth. What for? Everyone knows how it works. You quench the earth's thirst with blood. You reap its harvest. Try it. Yamar Berke Bazagan Bai. Hi, Laura.
100 years? No. No, too much. 40? No. Not nearly enough.
How long has it been? 7 years? Less. It's been 5 years since I left. Feels like 10. Why are you giving me that look? You smell like blood. That's nothing. We share the same pain now, siblings in suffering. That's why you've come to see me, isn't it? What are you talking about? We dearly loved our fathers. Now they're both gone. Yours killed this morning, mine this past spring after the battle at the fords. Many terrible things happened while you were away. I'm sorry. I didn't know your father well, but I always respected him. He must have been killed in action then. Forget it. I don't want to talk about it. Why are you back? Father sent me a letter 2 weeks ago now. A disturbing letter where he wrote about his involvement in something dangerous. And what will you do now? I don't know. You know what? You aren't going anywhere. I won't let you. Take a look at yourself. You can barely stand, let alone run around chasing some assailant. You're staying. Eat something, then get some sleep. When you wake up, we'll figure out the rest. How's that? Thank you. I wouldn't mind a bite or two.
Shall I sing a song for you?
Just take whatever you need. There must be something in the cabinet in the hall. Should I sleep upstairs? That's where the guest rooms used to be anyway, when we were kids. No, don't go upstairs. It's all locked. Ever since Father died, I don't go up there. Use this bed instead. Lara, what's wrong? Why won't you look at me? Don't, not now. Go and eat. You know it's September, don't you? Do you even remember what autumn is like here? You must eat, even if portions are small, or else you'll become feeble. Your father taught us this. I know. Must I remind you that you need more sleep than usual? It's September. The steppe cools, the twilight blooms. Have you forgotten? When did you last sleep? Stop shouting. Oh, okay, whatever. You're right, I haven't slept in a while, although I did take a nap while I traveled. Can't you spare an hour or 5? Yes, time is precious, so what? The worst is over. Are you afraid things might worsen still? They won't. Your father's killer won't flee, until the next train at least. True, I should eat, get some sleep, in that order. It's not like you have anywhere else to go. You're that fugitive people are after, aren't you? Seems so. While you're asleep, I'll go on a walk, test the waters. Perhaps I'll learn something, or better yet, make them see they might be hunting the wrong person. Just be careful. People are wild out there. Lara's shelter is now my shelter. She's not as happy to see me as I hoped. Still, I can stay at her place. If you hear the earth grumble, find the source. Stand still. She will show her roots to the patient. Feed the roots with blood. She rewards the generous with herbs. Fuck. Really don't have this inventory space for this. Knife! Well, we're not that hungry. So ours seems fine. Well, our victims. My name was Jacob Sturck, worked in shipping. 2 marriages, both happy. Brought up a daughter. Friends woke me up in the night. They were getting a posset together to catch old Kyne's killer. We ambushed him at the station. That's where I was killed. With my own knife, no less. Kyne? Don't you mean Burak? I was called Kirik. It was my idea to catch the murderer at the station. So we lay in ambush. The train came. A man got off. "Get him, boys!" I cried. That was stupid of me. The killer would be getting on, not off. I'm sorry. They called me Birdie, short for Bertrand, and that's one of the kinder nicknames. Birdie was fine. A name's just a name. I got murdered at the station last night. Didn't rightly know what I was doing there. Figure I just went along with the herd. I'm sorry, Bertrand. Did you enjoy your little chats? They don't blame you, as you saw. I suppose they haven't quite come to terms with their fates yet. Or perhaps they have. Death does that to people. If only I could fix it. I'll tell you a story. Once there was a man who wanted to fix everything. He begged on bended knee for a chance to turn back time, and when he got it, history repeated itself. Good job, we told him. That's your fate. He asked us, once more? So we let him try once more, but with a catch. He who denies his fate will be punished. He'll keep living as a cripple, lame, wounded. See where I'm going with this? Did he try again then? I don't remember and I don't care. Even if he didn't, there probably wasn't a happy ending. You can't fight fate, Barak. It's immutable. I'll still try. Oh, but it seems like we can't escape our fate this time. It's all the same. See? You're a man of fate, Brock. What are you trying to prove? You can't change fate. Have you heard the story of Oedipus? But what's my fate? I told you already, Brock. It's not pretty. You will spill blood. Just let it go, Ripper. Don't be so bullheaded. Just because you have a hammer doesn't mean every problem's a nail. Nothing's wrong with my head. My brain's functioning just fine.
Yes?
Yes. Wake up, Cub. There's someone upstairs. A thief must have gotten in. Or someone even worse. Ugh, what a dream I had. Twire is indeed in full bloom. Something's fumbling around. I hear it. What if it's the thing? The thing that killed Isidore? What if the soil spit out a Shabnak after all? Don't be silly. Even I don't believe those tales. It's unbecoming of you, all right? You're the one acting silly. You've forgotten everything. Don't you remember those bones we found strung together? Isidore himself told us those were Shabnak remains. He was just trying to scare us. Lara says there's a thief in her house. Curious. Let's check it out. Ooh, cool art. Is Clara. Whoop whoop!
Words are neither priceless nor worthless.
Oh, it's
They are
changed.
only their purpose.
Got any idea where she keeps bread? The shelves are empty. Hi, thief. Says the Ripper. Sort of. I'm a surgeon. Do you believe in divination, Barak? Of course. Can you see my future? I can. Go ahead, then. You'll spill a ton of blood, Barak. Tremendous amounts. A river of blood. Family blood. Beloved blood. You will drown this town in blood, and soon. Unless you trust me. So a bite of toast and you will wave your hands and fix everything? Or do you take coin? Listen to me. You need to leave town. Now. If you must stay, lay low. Do nothing. The less you do, the less grief you'll bring to those around you. Abandon your schemes. I'll handle it on my own. It'll be glorious. You'll see. You're good at chin music, I'll give you that. But your actual words are bullshit. Your life lessons will prove me right. But heed my words. Whenever you want to do something, don't. You'll just make it worse. You'll be the demise of your hometown. You'll drown it in blood. Not buying it, and I think you should get going. The mistress of the house is getting anxious.
Look at my hands. Ignore the dirt. Just focus your gaze.
I had the strange... Well, okay. Have you thought about what I told you? I had the strangest dream. Was it your doing? No, yours. Do you want to know what I dreamed of? Of horror, I'm sure. All dreams are prophetic. And since you dreamed it, you must have seen yourself spill blood. As for the details, spare me. My nerves are delicate. I'm not some monster myself. Are you sure it was prophetic? It was prophetic, no doubt about that. Nothing's doubtless. It's been foretold I will spill a river of blood soon. Guess someone will find their death under my knife after all. At last! A crowd now gathers round my act. Sit down like that. Now watch. Death by starvation. Tough luck. Fortunately, unlike you, I'm nowhere near starving. Wrong! You should look for freaks that trade in trash. Perhaps home-owning freaks too foolish to see you rummage through their paltry things. I respect other people's property. That's so? Then a good audience shall their eyes soon feast upon our play, Death by Starvation. Burak, can you now feel their hungry stares? Fair enough. Can I get a lockpick then? Thanks. Kids! My favorite. Seems the Burak prophecy is true, huh? Each Burak will spill a river of blood, or drown the town in blood, maybe. The wording varies. So it goes. So much death. Have you seen much death? Yes, we've never suffered this before. No, certainly not like this. Mark my words, the end is nigh. The wormwood star rises in the night sky. Perhaps it is the end. You poor thing. We still think you're good. We who? Well, Tata, Rubber, Philia, Tag, Cuckoo, Layla, Ruffle, oh, also Ruda and Tisha. And Capella only said good things about you. That's like a whole army, so I'm not alone. Tata brought kittens yesterday. 6. Do you want a kitten? Right, a kitten. Exactly what I need. Cha-cha, real smooth. Talk it out. So, are they all finished over by the stake? Trial complete? What trial? Did you hit your head somewhere, big guy? Or are you just stupid? They caught a man-eater at the bone stake lot. A clay demon from the steppe. Look, I don't have time to catch up some random idiot. Wait, where's that lot? What an idiot! I'd say you're an outsider, but you dressed like a factory worker. That where you hit your head? The lot's in the Skinners. Got it. Maybe I'll take a look. Do you still have a name? Same as you, I believe. Father threw his out. He's faceless now. Makes me kinda sad. Why did he do that? Guess he did something bad. I wonder what. I don't think knowing would do you any good. But I'm curious. I would hate to lose my name. Same here. Well, thanks for the name. A fingernail is always handy. Hey, big fella. On your way here, did you hear anything? Like a train? What train? Oh, an outsider. So, we send meat and skins to the outside world, and they send back a big old train of provisions, mostly stuff we can't make. Dad says it's like living out at sea, on a faraway island. Yeah, I'm a local. I already know all this. The train is already 2 weeks late. We might very well starve soon. Like, we've almost run out of sweets. Uta bartered away all her buttons for a lump of sugar yesterday. Unbelievable. 2 weeks? That's a long time, actually. It is a long time. This thirst keeps driving down toward my death. Drink some water then? I have no water, sir. You see then how I suffer, knowing no solution. Same here. Indeed, see me act out of fate. Act out your fate, dear fool. Help! Someone help! This thirst is soon to kill me. Keep it up. I want to know how it ends. You die, my friend. That's how it ends. Water is all around, though puddles make poor drinks. Sip then from a mountain spouts, from fountain spouts, from barrel bungs. A bottle is all you need. Here, have one. Thanks for the bottle, foolish man. What you looking at? It's good to know that no one cares about me in these districts. Oh, a stepwoman. How fares your kind, Katanga? Poorly. We, the Katanga, must help each other out. You are our kin. You shouldn't get into fights, Tanger. You'll always lose, no matter who remains standing. How come? Think, Tanger. If they kill you, then it's very bad, right? But if you kill them, it's still bad. Everyone will hate you. Won't let you in, sell you food, or barter. You'll be hunted. Do you need a wolf's life? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Don't get in fights, Unente. Clear up your name first. As time passes, people will accept you. Then, do as you please. Bayarla, let Mother Bodo caress your step. So relieved they brought fresh water from the springs. Otherwise, we'd have to drink from the Gorkin. Have you lost it? You see the abattoir over there? Guess where all its waste gets dumped. You have no sense of humor, Tenek. Who'd drink from the Gorkin? Even blood would be better. So, fresh spring water is good news. But I wonder how long it will last. What about water bearers? Have they left for more? Vlad the Younger manages the water bearers now, but he's a simpleton. I've even heard rumors he might be digging a well. Surely false, of course. Even someone completely incompetent wouldn't do that. Indeed, I doubt anyone in this town would be that reckless. I'd like to trade with you for my conscience sake, but no one will trade with thieves or murderers. Barter is about trust. I'm neither thief nor a murderer, pal. You'd do well to remember that. Barter is a sacred tradition. You understand that it's not about objects at all, do you? Don't you? Nothing sacred about it. It's just old. You're weird. Your fate won't improve my life. Only my own trust. Get it? When I trust someone, I get lucky, so good things come my way. Fine, I'll clear my good name soon. Then we can barter. One and two and one and two. Step has gotten into you. Who breathes air in the fall dies before he sees it all. Nice poem. You write that yourself? If only. I'll never be that good. When'd you last sleep? The circles around your eyes, the wheezing, just observing facts. Are you an outsider? I'm local, just been away for a while. Mom says that wildfire, chickenpox, crowberry, swish, and joy all bloom, you have to sleep every 5 hours, or your head will explode. You're thinking of a stroke. Huh? Are you a doctor or something? I hate doctors. Mom says all doctors are slackers and frauds, even old Burak. Yes, I am a doctor. Everyone's losing their minds. Hell, they'll start looking for ghosts and boogeymen soon. Shabnags don't exist. It's just the damn twire blooming, making our heads swim. Do you know who started the rumor? Who could ever figure that out now? You know, I swear I recognize your face. Who are you? I'm Artemy, Isidore Burak's son. I have returned. Don't go in there, buddy. If you do, you won't come out. Why not? Because Sabrov will seize you first, just like he did the rest, and investigate your guilt later. Thanks for the advice. Although, at least they'd feed you in jail. You'd have a chance to rest and wait it out until the birds stop squawking and return to their nests. What birds? People are like flocks of birds. When the earth shakes or the wind howls, they startle and squawk. Some frightened, while others parrot and echo. Who started it? Why? Where does the wind blow from? When will it end? No one decides this. The flock doesn't think, it just listens, and only to itself. I know, hysteria's the same in the north. Alexander Saburov, the town's governor, is in charge of the investigation. I remember him, a stern man. The dog-eared boy didn't come. No witness, as expected. Seems like Saburov isn't inclined to listen to any explanations. He'll just throw me in jail, no questions asked. Should I still risk it? Nope. Forget it. Is this your money, sir? I think you dropped your purse. Of course it is. Thank you so much for giving it back. Save money, sir. You'll need it yet. An optimist, I see. Alas, today is not the day for commerce. Suspicious folk from out of the town are outlawed. But there's a shop that deals in stolen loot, stood among the warehouses, trading with all sorts and no regard for reputation. So you may find a use for money yet. You think so? Should you restore your reputation, sir, would you then wish to seek its ruin anew with theft and robbery? No, of course you wouldn't. But trust in trade, for coins cannot recall from whence they came. Thanks, man in black. Okay, let's do Bad Grief's quest thingy, and then... Oh, but what's here? What's this? Move along, or I'll scream. Why are you all so angry? Have I wronged you in some way? You're a cold-blooded murderer. You killed our protector. You're like a walking clue, fella. Bloody clothes, foreign face, and you stink like a railroad. Rumor has it that's where the murderer hid. Were you trying to escape? Skip town? What protector? Who are you talking about? You know who. Move along, I said. I have nothing to talk to you about. And stop glaring. I'm not afraid of you. I'll scream. Shut up or I'll scream. Oh, but she still wants to trade with me. And you are? A doctor, from Bad Grief. Tell me what happened. One of ours got himself cut, is what happened. A shiv stuck in his side. A lot of blood, see? At least he's breathing for now. Got water? No. Don't you forget to give him alcohol. Or powders, anything. Gotta kill the pain first. A twitchy man, this one. He'll flop around like a fish. Powders? You have no idea how to perform an operation. But you got something to cut with. That damn thing stuck deep. Tried to get it out with a knife. Didn't work. Need those special knives. Scalpels? Yes, idiots, I do have a scalpel. Now shut up so I can work. Or maybe actually... Yes, I see you're experts at poking around with knives. You probably started this whole mess, didn't you? No, we were doing God's work. Who did away with old Burak? A Shabnak, that's who. So he tracked the man-eater. Then all the step trash poured in, yelling that she's no Shabnak. They took out shivs, 10 of them on 2. You slaughtered a living woman? We avenged Burak. Peaceworked himself grabbed her. Don't you glare at me like that. Come on, help the man. Can't you see he's about dead? Do what Bad Grief said. Some doctor he sent us. Shut up, I'm on it. We'll help him in just a second. First we need to loot the place. Okay, let's kill this guy. Ooh, nice. Let's just milk this man. What? What have you done? You monster! I did what I was told. I cut out anything he didn't need.
Come here.
Oh, I'm hated here. Even worse. Fuck. Ah! Okay, good. At least the blood. Let's go. Ugh, useless shit. Not worth it. Look round, Burak, at this abandoned house. Of course it's abandoned. Those thugs wouldn't be here otherwise. Have you secured all you need to survive? I'm managing, for now. I hardly urge that you mimic those two, but times are dire, and what you need you may find lurking in empty houses such as these. And if the owners should return abruptly, you are neither first nor last criminal here. So you say I should burgle the place? Exactly. 'Tis your life at stake, and things are merely things that you might then repay. You are indeed a doctor here, Burak. Fair enough. I want to see what happens here, but... Okay, we need to get back to Bad Grief. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not walking. I am a big non-walker around these parts. Yeah, let's go to... Oh, hi. Finally, we're back together. I've been waiting for you, Burak. Will you have me now? You mistook me for someone else, Basagan. Don't you remember me, Coldbone? Well, I remember you, and I remember your words. So, will you have me now? You have a very clear speech for a bride. Do you live in the town? Your hands are so heavy. Shh, don't touch me yet, or else the dress will tear, and that's no good. The tears in the dress must appear on their own, during the dance, just like the earth is torn apart when it releases herbs. I'm not touching you. So, will you have me now? Will we be joined forever? No, Basagan, something is off about you. What do you really want? Fine, I'll wait for you to remember me. We'll meet again soon. I'll find you. For now, try to remember who I am, Coldbone. Seknedehe, or there'll be trouble. Don't worry. Okay.
Feels like my stitches are popping.
Let us rest on the mountain, oh, let us rest by the river. That's the song your people sing when the times are hard, isn't it? How's piecework? I assume he kicked the bucket. He meant nothing to you then. Great. Huh? Did he not say please and thank you or something? Your man piecework is trash. He got cut for burning a woman. Oh, folks have lost their minds, I'm telling you. And piecework's never been friends with his own head. What'd you do to him? He's dead, friend. You told me to cut out anything he didn't need, so I cut it all out. So you're a funny man, huh? A funny man. Gotta keep my eyes peeled around you. Great. Wonderful. So what's the plan now? The plan is to live. Live and breathe, and thieve and leave. What'd you find inside, piecework? Just curious. This. Your men are fond of shivs, huh? Even an incredibly incendiary bullet would be less cruel. Well, that's people for you. I've been wondering what our kind townsfolk fashioned those little barbs from. I see, I see. This explains who broke into the warehouse 8 last week. The thread unravels. I'll make a note of this. If you find more shivs, bring him to me. Don't give him to the kids, even if they offer bullets. I know, I've been offered a good deal. Save my game. See what's up. A surgeon is not the kind of man to mess with, and Bad Grief was reminded of that, but he can't help my situation. Bad Grief's henchmen were looking for a shabnak by testing women with fire. That's what piecework got his just desserts for. That scum had neither heart nor brain, so he has no need for his guts either. I'm a man of my word. I said I'd cut out anything he didn't need, so I did. If I'm desperate, I can find all I need in someone's house. The rest is about my picking the lock and shutting up my conscience. So true, Artemy, so true. Alright, see ya.